you can't become if you only say what you would have done.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at one-hit wonders who left music to pursue more typical careers. Number 10, Tal Bachman. She's So High was released in 1999 and became an instant hit.
She's blood, flesh and bone, no tucks or silicone.
Tal Bachman's debut album hit number 1 on the Adult Top 40 chart. The following year, it impressively won a BMI award.
First class and fancy free, she's high society.
Since then, however, Bachman has had little commercial success.
'Cause she's so high above me, she's so lovely.
In 2004, he released a second album and had been playing in his father's band, Bachman Turner Overdrive, since 2023. Alongside this, he works as a writer for American Greatness and Stain Online. He primarily discusses rugby, politics, and religion. Bachman also occasionally plays rugby himself for the Canadian team, the Castaway Wanderers FC, based in British Columbia.
She's so high above me.
Number 9, the Thompson Twins. Hailing from Sheffield, this group cemented themselves in music history with the single Hold Me Now.
I have a picture pinned to my wall.
Despite their name's implications, they often had more than 2 members, sometimes as many as 7. Among them was Alana Curry, a journalist who achieved success writing and singing for the Thompson Twins. In 2004, she studied furniture production at London Metropolitan University. She began calling herself Miss Pocono and launched a career as an artistic furniture upholsterer. Her first sale was a chair that she rebuilt after hurling it off a cliff. She also got £18,000 for selling furniture with swear words sewn in. Number 8, Willa Ford. Ford's first and only album was called Willa Was Here, released in 2001.
Do you understand what I need from you? Just let me be the girl to show you.
Its lead single, I Wanna Be Bad, peaked at number 22 on the US Hot 100. It was her only hit, and she stopped releasing music 3 years later.
I wanna be bad, make that look so good.
She then pursued a career in acting, but eventually settled on a career in interior design. Her company W Ford Interiors is quite successful and still going strong in the 2020s. They're based in California but work all across the country. Ford seems super happy with the career change,
Got things on my mind I never thought I would.
as she has worked for various celebrities. It's easy to see why.
I'm about to break the rules. I wanna be bad.
Number 7, Thomas Dolby. She Blinded Me with Science was a quirky early 80s classic that reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100. Thomas Dolby's subsequent musical ventures were moderately popular, but his 90s business venture became his real success. In 1993, he founded Beatnik Inc., an audio technology company. They'd be responsible for Nokia's polyphonic ringtone playing technology, which bypassed the need for sound chips. Unfortunately, they went bust in 2011.
I don't believe it! There she goes again!
Now, Dolby is a Homewood Professor of the Arts at Johns Hopkins University, where he has been leading their Music for New Media degree program since 2018.
She blinded me with science!
Number 6, Gerardo. Rico Suave hit the scene in December 1990 and had a brief stint of widespread popularity.
Seguro que han oído que yo soy educado, soy un caballerito, un chico bien portado.
Gerardo Mejia released quite a few albums after, with his final one dropping in 2007.
So please don't judge a book by its cover. There's more to being a Latin lover.
He'd move on to become a music executive, working for various companies in his career. Currently, he works for United Masters as their senior Latin lead.
Well, it's 10 o'clock and I'm 2 hours late. I never said I was a prime date.
Here he was partly responsible for Floyd Menor and Chris MJ's hit reggaeton track, Gata Only. Gerardo also became a Christian pastor in Kentucky, where he was given the nickname Pastor G. Later, he launched an Ecuadorian coffee brand, an idea he came up with after bonding with another Ecuadorian over their country's phenomenal coffee at the Qatar World Cup.
Rico. Suave.
Number 5. Chumbawamba. Tub Thumping was released in 1997 and has since been an absolute classic, topping numerous charts worldwide.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down.
Alice Nutter joined the anarcho-punk band Chumbawamba in 1982, but left in 2006 to pursue a wildly different career.
He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink.
Based in Leeds, she's written multiple plays shown at the West Yorkshire Playhouse, as well as a couple of plays for radio. She also dabbled in television. The most acclaimed series that she worked on was the BBC anthology Accused, which she wrote one episode for. A fun fact is that Nutter took her name from an accused witch who was hanged in Lancaster in 1612. Growing up in the shadow of Pendle Hill, she felt an affinity for the real-life Alice Nutter. Number 4. Tiffany. I Think We're Alone Now was originally written by Richie Cordell in the 60s, but the most famous version was Tiffany's, released in 1987.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together.
The track was immediately loved, reaching number 1 in a range of countries.
Look at the way we are doing.
But music changed, and her career declined in the 90s. She still performs and releases music despite this.
I think we're alone now. It doesn't seem to be anyone around.
On the side, she works a few regular jobs, like owning a cooking club called Let's Food with Tiffany. She also runs a boutique in Nashville. Tiffany is on Cameo too, selling personalized videos to fans.
And it's such a heartbeat, I can change a heartbeat.
Number 3. Len. Still My Sunshine by Canadian band Len was 1999's summer anthem.
I was lying on the grass of Sunday morning of last week, indulging in my self-defeat.
Most members have since left the band, barring siblings Mark and Sharon Costanzo. They're not officially broken up, but haven't released anything since 2012.
I was crying on the bench, sliding in the park across the street. Later that week.
Mark became a music publishing executive, currently working on Inside Music Publishing.
I know it's up for me.
He signed quite a few multi-platinum acts, like singer Derek Whibley of Sum 41. Sharon, on the other hand, works as a relationship coach under the business name Respected and Connected. She even has a relationship advice podcast. It's a massive shift in career trajectory, especially given her master's degree in mechanical engineering.
If you steal my sunshine.
Number 2. Sir Mix-a-Lot. More than 30 years after its release, Baby Got Back is still enjoyed by millions globally.
I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
It spent 5 weeks at number 1 in America and even won a Grammy. He released his final album in 2003 and then stopped making his own tunes.
Baby got it going on. A lot of simps won't like this song, cause them punks like to hit and quit it. And I'd rather stay and play.
Between 2017 and 2019, he worked as a radio host in his home state of Washington. Alongside this, he makes a pretty penny dipping his toes into retail.
To the beanpole dames in the magazines, you ain't it, miss thing.
In 2018, he collaborated with the DIY Network to make a one-off show, Sir Mix-a-Lot's House Remix. It showed him flipping a house, revealing to everyone his skills in real estate.
Butts, baby got back.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. MC Hammer. Propelled into stardom for his wildly infectious anthem, You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer, also known as Stanley Burrell, has made numerous business endeavors in his life.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my lord.
In 1991, he created Oaktown Stables, a semi-successful horse racing business.
Give me a song, a rhythm, making them sweat, that's what I'm giving them now. They know, you talk about the hammer, you're talking about a show.
Hammer also became a preacher in the late 90s. He was big on the early internet too.
Here's a move, slide, yo, up, just for a minute, let's all do the bump.
One website of his was dancejam.com, where he'd personally rate dance videos. It was based in Silicon Valley and worth $4.5 million at its peak. In 2010, he opened a mixed martial artists management company. A year later, he tried making a search engine, which he thought could compete with Google.
Yeah, we out of here. Can't touch this.
Are there any one-hit wonders that you've spotted working 9 to 5? Let us know in the comments.
Oh yeah, Cat. Words of wisdom. Drop that zero and get with the hero.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.